Chatbout, this a me a chatbout that. Chatbout, this a me a chatbout that. Chatbout, this a me a chatbout that. Chatbout, this a me a chatbout. Chatbout, this a me a chatbout that. Chatbout, this a me a chatbout. Chatbout, this a me a chatbout that. Chatbout, this a me a chatbout.
Yeah, big up to all the worldwide massive and crew. This is Mr. Chatman, Chat Attack Productions, and you're in tune to CHATBOUT. Discussions on topics inspired by reggae tunes. And today's topic is on respond, don't react. Yes, down here in Pioneer Square, chilling once again. It's getting kind of crowded down here, so harder to find a good quiet spot to film this. So I'm here chilling in an alley. Check it out. You can just call me the Alley Chat. So you heard the topic of discussion in the intro. Just a quick chat about how we should always respond to things versus reacting to them. This is something that I've had to learn over the years. I remember back some years ago when I was much younger in Chicago, Chi-Town. I was always the type to just fly off and react to a situation. I mean, I think Chicago was that kind of place anyway at that time. But still, yeah, that was my problem. I would be quick to fly off and react to something. And the problem with that and the difference between that and responding is when you just fly off and react to something, you're kind of in an emotional place. It's your emotion that's controlling your reaction. You know, you just, when the thing happens, you emotionally react to it. Now, what's different with responding, you actually kind of take a second to think about the thing. You think about the thing, and then you think about how you should reply or respond to the situation that's at hand. And that's something that, you know, I wish I could have learned that much younger. But you know, it is what it is. You can't take back time. You know, when the time is gone, it's gone, you know, and you gotta live life like a card game. You have to play the hand that you're dealt. And as I mentioned just a little while ago, I personally, again, a lot younger days, would always, or not always, but for the most part, I was always reacting to things versus responding to them, and it flopped a lot of situations for me. Nowadays, I've gotten much better, but you know, over time, you know, time changes that, because if you've been doing the same thing wrong over and over and over, year after year after year, day in, day out, at some point it's gotta click and say, hey, this is not working. And then you have to stop that and switch it up. So over time, yeah, I've learned it's better to think about things and then respond and reply. I think I even briefly mentioned this in last week's CHATBOUT. Respond, keeping your peace, keeping your frame, versus losing your frame and acting out emotionally, which is a reaction. Again, I know that this is much easier said than done. Or you know, maybe for some people, you know, maybe some people get this right away, and you know, they come up knowing this already. But for those who weren't in that situation, and you have to learn this is not easy to do. It's very hard, you know, and I guess what helped me get to the place where I know it's better to respond. Again, as I said, flop after flop, failure after failure, eventually you're gonna say, hey, this is not working. So that was a part of it. Then after you get that realization, how do you actually change it? It's hard, man, but I would just do it. Something would happen and I would want to just react right away. I'd have to just really stop myself and talk to myself and say, hold it, stop. You remember what happened before when you did this, and this situation did not turn out favorably in your way. So are you gonna do the same thing again? Or what are you gonna do? And I had to actually start to talk to myself and say, stop. And even if I count a few minutes, I never really did the counting like that, but I just stopped and held myself. Then said, okay, how do you properly reply to this or respond? Again, not easy to do, I'm not gonna lie to you. When you react right away, that's when you're most likely to make a wrong decision. And a wrong decision can be very costly. You know, it can cost lives, it can cost, it can cost anything. You could lose anything, you could lose it all with a wrong decision. And most times when you just fly off and react to something, you're more in a position to make a wrong decision versus a right one. There's also people who know the right thing to do and they still choose to make a wrong decision, and those are the people that choose to do that because they know, just like everyone knows right from wrong. So they know the right thing to do and they just choose to do the wrong one, and those are people that are just like that, that's just how they are. And those people end up learning the hard way, when you make a wrong decision, especially when you choose to make a wrong decision. So today's chat is inspired by a preview of a new song, my new song called Wrong One. This song is not finished yet, so it's just a preview, kind of like a demo right here on the CHATBOUT. It's my page. If I want to demo the thing, I can demo the thing. So yeah, this is a preview of a new song. Doesn't even have an intro yet. That's how new it is and still undone. I might actually, who knows, extract some of the audio from this CHATBOUT and make that the intro. We'll see. But anyway, as I said, this chat again is inspired preview of a new song from the Chatman coming in October called Wrong One on the G chord rhythm. The song Wrong One is about two individuals who make a wrong decision. The first individual is a youth named Gerald, and the second one is a girl named Sharon, a longtime friend we knew from over yonder. So once again, big up to all the massive in the crew. This is Mr. Chatman, CHATBOUT Productions, CHATBOUT. Everybody keep it safe, keep it healthy, keep it happy, keep it one love, respect.
Hold them up one. Pick the wrong one. Pick the wrong one. Pick the wrong one. Hold them up one. Pick the wrong one. Pick the wrong one. Pick the wrong one. Hold them up one. Pick the wrong one. Pick the wrong one. Pick the wrong one. Hold them up one. Pick the wrong one. Pick the wrong one. Pick the wrong one. Now this one reaches out to this youth named Gerald. Good suburban youth with them life in order. Go to good school, kick you one education. But wake up this morning, make wrong decision. Decision that I make, I go shock everyone. Decide we touch the road, I will a posse and gang. Top both spinning blocks and go harming persons. And book up blood people like a show promoter. Before them let them in, there was initiation. Beat him up, wish the guy to stand up on the corner. So Joe reach the guy and pull off the hammer. Tell the guy don't move when you go face a problem. But never know the guy who wasn't undercover. Till them turn around, lick, shot him fire. One shot now hit him just as Joe dropped to the ground. Out to my cigar, don't stop big forgiveness. All them a one go pick the wrong one. And then cry be open the thing drop down and them a one go pick the wrong one. And then cry be open the thing flap down and them a one go pick the wrong one. And then cry be open the thing pop down and them a one go pick the wrong one. Pick the wrong one. Listen, now this one reaches out to this girl named Sharon. A long time friend me knew from over yonder. She come up in her life, get everything she wanted. Had a couple kids and some good husband. But all she think about is this guy called Harold. Cause she hear Harold is a real gangster. And right to know she say her life it get boring. One bad boy in her life it test a temptation. So one day she broke up on the one called Harold. Then go start a thing called some flirtation. Next time she go see him, him exchange number. That go lead to thing called some sextation. Then one night her husband worked some later hours. She decided to creep out with the one called Harold. Wake up in the morning, big mistake she had done. Out of my cigar, she start beg forgiveness. All of my one go pick the wrong one. And then cry be open the thing drop down and them a one go pick the wrong one. And then cry be open the thing flap down and them a one go pick the wrong one. And then cry be open the thing pop down and them a one go pick the wrong one. Pick the wrong one. Shot for all them a one go pick the wrong one. And then cry be open the thing drop down and them a one go pick the wrong one. And then cry be open the thing flap down and them a one go pick the wrong one. And then cry be open the thing drop down and them a one go pick the wrong one. Pick the wrong one.